Let's go, family. Let's go. You already know what time it is. Yup, it's definitely 2:13. We're definitely about to drop a video in a few minutes. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Let's go. How we doing? How are we doing tonight? Let's go. You already know it's 2:14. We're not giving no exceptions. You know, we're still showing up no matter what's going on, right? We're executing and we're being our best version, right? So let's go. It's your boy Crazy Big the God in the building. About to get ready to drop a nice and amazing video for you guys. So today's topic is actually going to be the power of forgiving yourself, right? The power of forgiving yourself, all right? So let's dive into it. Like, no matter what we go through in life, right? No matter what we go through, we always have to be humble enough and kind to ourselves and to be able to forgive ourselves for anything that we're doing in life, right? We got to be able to forgive ourselves and not be so hard on ourselves, right? We cannot allow ourselves to be so hard on ourselves, right? And the reason why is because you got to give room for you not being perfect. You have to give yourself room for not being perfect. You got to give yourself room for error, right? It's okay to make a mistake, right? It's okay to make a mistake, but as long as you learn from the mistake and you correct it, and then boom, now you can move forward. But the moment you don't correct the mistake, you stay in a circle, you stay stuck, right? You're not able to bloom, you're not able to move forward, right? So we got to be able to forgive ourselves so we don't stay stuck and hold ourselves in a holding pattern, right? um with me, I had to forgive myself when I make a mistake, and when I begin to forgive myself, then I got the peace, clear of mind to move forward. Okay, I forgive myself. What adjustments, what things can I do to actually move forward, right? What adjustments can I make to actually go forward when I forgive myself, right? Because we're all gonna make mistakes, right? It's not like, oh, we do a mistake one time and it's forgiven, and it's no more mistakes after that. It's a continuous thing. We got to be aware of our mistakes and how can we fix those mistakes. We are not perfect. Mistakes are gonna happen. Problems gonna happen. Situations is gonna happen. But the only thing is are you ready to deal with those problems in a healthy, positive, powerful way? Right? Some of us are not dealing with our emotions and the things that happen on a day to day basis. We're letting our problems defeat us, and we can't allow that to happen. Right? We got to be aware of our emotions. That's the number one thing. Right? Any problem that happens, your emotions will flare. Once your emotions flare, you got to bring those emotions right back down. Right? Because if you don't, then the emotions control you. It takes over you and it controls you. Right? So we gotta be mindful of that, right? To be able to forgive on a dime, right? You gotta love yourself enough to be able to forgive yourself even when you do fall, right? Because nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect in this life. We all make mistakes, right? Is the mistakes being perfect is like only God is perfect. The only thing we could do is learn from our mistakes, right? And correct them. That's it, right? Don't beat yourself up, right? God is always a loving, merciful God. He's always waiting on you, right? His mercy endures forever, right? You gotta give yourself forgiveness, heal from the situation, and then turn right back to God. He's right there, right? A lot of people have this like mindset of, damn, God is gonna be hard on me. He's gonna talk down on me. Nah, that's not how he is. And I used to think like that too. And then I started reading the word and I understand, oh, my God is a nice, humble, peaceful, loving, kind God, and he's merciful, right? He's a patient God. He waits with us, right? He loves us enough to give us another chance to get it right, right? He's not the type to, oh, you did bad. Oh man, get out of here with that. Or, I don't want to have anything to do with you. No, he comes down to our level with us and he brings us back up. This is the power of our God, the power that we serve, right? This is the God that we serve, the power of the God that we serve, right? He's never just going to leave you like that. Like you're not figured out. Not, no, he's not like that, right? We got some of us got the wrong perception, right? Our God is so humble and loving. He comes down with us, whatever problem that we're going through, and brings us right back up. Boom. Now that's a loving God, right? His mercy's always there, and he's never throwing it in your face like, oh, remember when you did this? Remember when you did that? Nah. He's in fact forgot about the situation to never remember it again. He forgets about the situation, throws it in the depths of the sea to never remember it again. That's a powerful God right there. Right? That's a powerful God that we serve, like never to remember it again. So then that means if you're remembering it, that means you're bringing it up. And I had that problem too. I had that problem too. Like, wow, if he forgot about it, why am I bringing it up? Right? How many of us are doing that? Right? And just it's just about being aware of it, understanding who he is, and forgiving yourself. So that way, when you forgive yourself, you release the burdens, you release the trauma, you release everything. You're free, right? You're free, you're healed once you forgive and you let it go. And then you just come back to God. He's always there. His arms is like this. Like, son, I'm waiting for you. My daughters, I'm waiting for you. Look, I'm just waiting for you to turn back. That's it. That's all he's waiting for, right? He's not going to be mad at you. He's not going to talk down on you. He's actually going to comfort you. You're going to be at peace. You're going to know that you did the right decision, right? This is the power of forgiving, right? In life, we will always make mistakes, but it's all about learning from the mistakes and not beating yourself up and talking crazy to yourself. I used to do that. I used to do that. I know what that feels like. But then I switched it. I'm like, nope. Once I understood who God was, I was able to switch it, have a better understanding, right? And I encourage you guys to do the same as well, right? And that's the only way to grow and see what's on the other side of who you are, right? With the emotions in the way, if you have emotions in the way and the forgiveness in the way, you would never see who you truly are. You will stay in a box, right? You will stay in a box if you don't let go of if you don't let go of your emotions, control your emotions, and being able to forgive. That's a big one. It was hard for me to forgive. I remember when I couldn't forgive and how hard it was to forgive. And then I started to understand the power of forgiveness and how you release all bitterness out of your spirit, right? And you're able to think better. You're able to attract better and just heal from that, right? And not let that chain you into a slave, right? And I say that humbly and respectfully, right? So, with that being said, I'm gonna leave you guys with this, right? I'm gonna leave you guys with this. I'm gonna leave you guys with this. If you guys don't start forgiving and letting go and turning to God and let God handle your problems, you will stay at the same level. You would never grow. You will stay in a box. You'll be like a person in a shell, right? You'll be like a turtle in a shell, like just like that. If you don't learn how to forgive and let go of all emotions, right? That's the main tools I feel like for growth, to see growth, to being able to forgive and mastering your emotions. If you could get those two down to the T, you will see growth and you will grow with God, right? But if you don't have your emotions in check, and if you don't have your emotions in check, and if you don't have if you don't have your emotions in check, you're not going to be able to see what's on the other side. You're not going to be able to grow if you don't forgive. Your spirit will be contaminated, and it's like poison. And you're not going to be able to stretch and grow and bloom, right? We got to be releasing these negative emotions, and we got to be able to forgive, right? So, with that being said, it's your boy Crazy Paper God on the way out. Just want to take a quick minute to pray over you guys. God, I ask you to help your people transform, elevate their mind, let go of all bad things that they did in the past, anything that they're holding on to, any traumas, any kind of traumas from the past, any kind of pain, any kind of problems, any kind of situations that they're going through, God. I ask that you bless them right now in the blood of Jesus Christ and freedom. And I ask that you show them the way you transform their lives into the person that you need them to be, right? And I hope that you guys can get an enlightenment with this and actually share with your friends and come up higher too as well. So with that being said, it's your boy, Crazy Faith and God on the way out. Let's grow, be 1% better. Let's get it.